Hey, I'm Laura Beamer. We're back with Jennifer Dean, and we're going to be talking about your documentary a little bit more in depth. So you have interviewed, sounds like, over 40 different female filmmakers.
Female filmmakers, and then a couple of producers as well. One male producer, actually, Ted Hope, who's produced a lot of female filmmakers.
Mm-hmm. And is there any lasting words of advice that you remember particularly from all these interviews?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton. I mean, certainly the importance of networking, which comes from sort of all of them, all around, all the way from the woman that I'm following for my documentary, who's working on her feature, who started a company when she was still in an undergraduate in college called X Factor Films, and she actually met Catherine Bigelow.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Through that company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's basically a lot of her success now is coming from just meeting people and figuring out how to tell her story with other people that she's met along the way. And I think just continuing to focus on the work and to do the work as best you can and to work together. I mean, it's as with other women as well as with other men, and just trying to do your best to get the story out there is so important. And that's really what I'm trying to do with the documentary, is not only sort of talk about the obstacles and the difficulties that women face as filmmakers and why, which I think there's a lot of articles out there now. It's kind of a popular topic of why is it that there's only 6% of the top grossing films in 2013 were directed by women, and the year before that it was 9%. I mean, why are these numbers so small and actually getting smaller in some cases? And what do we do about that? It's like, but also celebrating the women that have gotten movies made and that continue to get their stories out there, and that's really what I want to do as a filmmaker too. Is I'm working on my own work as well, and trying to direct my own work, and a lot of that a lot of what I've learned from interviewing the women that I've interviewed, I've applied to my own work. And I think that other young filmmakers and young performers can learn from that too. So,
Great. Well, I'm super excited about this documentary, and I'm sure all the viewers will be really excited about it too. I've actually already checked out your website, and I saw that there's sneak peeks of the interviews on there, and also you give updates about how the documentary is going. So for the viewers that are watching this, we're going to go ahead and post your Facebook, your blog, and your website up on the screen right now, so everybody can go visit it on their own time. And like I said, I'm really excited to see it. Thanks so much, Jennifer, for sharing it with us.
thank you, Laura, very much. It was nice talking to you.
You too.